if the lawyers or you guys were to die, what happens?
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
ask these
We
very
actually,
straightforward.
no, we actually had not a funded case, but I had a friend, a very senior attorney who was practicing 50 years in the middle of trial, got hit by a taxi. He was in a car. Fortunately, he survived, but he obviously couldn't continue. That wasn't one of our cases, but these things do happen, and that's a great question. So we don't rely too much on any one individual. We rely on law firms where there's kind of a deep bench, where there are multiple attorneys working on the case. So we're not relying on one individual. And it's never happened. We've never had a lawyer die or be incapacitated. But we, like you say, hope for the best, plan for the worst. And we only, deal with law firms where there are multiple attorneys working on the cases.
What about you guys?
Yeah, there's multiple of us involved in the fund, and we all do our thing. But there are others. There are others. If something happened to me or some of the others in the fund were to, and at some point, retire. I'm not going to retire for at least a decade, but there are others who could step in if something happened to me or anyone else in the fund.
Okay, got
And
it.
we've got the systems and processes in place. Frankly, it's not so much dependent on a person based on the funding model that we've invented, and the software and the processes we've in place. I'd like to think if anyone left, someone else could just step in and and drive it on to the next level.